we in 1955 adopted a document which said South Africa belongs to all who live in it.
But why wouldn't you arrest that man?
Yeah. Hey guys, yeah, I've been laughing at this for the longest time now. Yeah, he doesn't even want to know the name. The way he tries to tell President Cyril Ramaphosa, why don't you arrest that man? Anyway, guys, good morning, good morning. In the AMs, we are still scrutinizing the footage from that meeting. So one is not laughing, is not sleeping. We've been laughing, and it has been like, but I just want to share with you the reasons why, because these video clips are going to show us exactly why Johann, Rupert, Steenhuisen, and NELs and the other guy were there. It came together. I understood. I'm telling you, I don't understand so many things, but I understood. But here's what I cannot wait to see. President Donald Trump is calling for the arrest of Julius Malema. That is one. And I cannot wait tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be lit on X. I'm telling you, I don't know whether Julius Malema has responded. But what I know is that Friday, Thursday is not going to be a ball. Even one bit, because they are saying, just Jason said, the GNU works hard to make sure that they keep MK and EFF out of power. I'm telling you, wait until they drag that whole thing tomorrow. My MK and my EFF above. So I wanted to share those with you, and whatever your views are, kindly share them in the comment section. You'll see me right at the end when I share my closing commentary.
I would say if there was Afrikaner farmer genocide, I can bet you these three gentlemen would not be here, including my Minister of Agriculture. He would not be with me. So it'll take him, President Trump, listening to their stories, to their perspective. That is the answer to your question.
But Mr. President, I must say that we have, we have thousands of stories talking about it. Sure. And we have documentaries, we have news stories, and that, is Natalie here, somebody here to turn that? I could show you a couple of things, and it has to be responded to.
Yeah, sure.
Let me see the articles, please, if you would. And turn the lights down. Turn the lights down, and just put this on. It's right behind you, Johann.
There's nothing this parliament can do. With or without you, people are going to occupy land.
People who do get killed, unfortunately through criminal activity, are not only white people. Majority of them are black people. We were taught by Nelson Mandela that whenever there are problems, people need to sit down around a table and talk about them.
Brian, go.
If I could just ask you a question. 72% of farmers in your country are white. If they flee, do you feel that maybe the economy could collapse? You may not have a gap to fill in those people that need to replace those farmers.
I'd like my Minister of Agriculture, who is white, who comes from an opposition party to mine, who's joined my government at my invitation to address this very issue, including the question that you've just raised. John?
Thank you very much, Mr. President.
Yeah.
Mr. President, thank you for welcoming us to the White House. I would say we have a rural safety problem in South Africa. I don't think anyone wants to candy coat that. And it requires a lot of effort to get on top of it. It's going to require more policing resources. It's going to require a different strategy to be able to deal with it. But certainly the majority of South Africa's commercial and smallholder farmers really do want to stay in South Africa and make it work. And I've just come from the largest agricultural show in the Southern Hemisphere with organized agriculture and farmers, and the majority of them want to stay. But they too there have a memorial to those who've died as a result of farm attacks. And as the Minister of Agriculture, it is something that I'm particularly exercised with my colleagues at police and my colleagues in the justice cluster to start making farm attacks and stock theft a priority crime. And it affects all farmers in South Africa, particularly stock theft. It has a disproportionate effect on smallholder black farmers. I also want to just say this, that the two individuals that are in that video that you've seen are both leaders of opposition minority parties in South Africa. MKHIONTO WESIZWE under Mr. Zuma and the economic freedom fighters under Mr. Malema. Now the reason that my party, the Democratic Alliance, which has been an opposition party for over 30 years, chose to join hands with Mr. Ramaphosa's party was precisely to keep those people out of power. We cannot have those people sitting in the union buildings making decisions. And that is why after 30 years of us exchanging barbs across the floor in Parliament and trying to get one over on each other, we've decided to join hands precisely to keep that lot out of government. Because the day they get in to the doors of the union buildings in South Africa or control of our Parliament, that's what you're going to see. And that is why this government, working together, needs the support of our allies around the world so that we can strengthen our hand, grow our economy, and shut the door forever on that rabble getting through the doors of the union bodies, because then South Africa's future would be...
So you denounced that type of language in the video that you saw?